a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened. Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
So guys, welcome back to the forest. This is now version 0.48. It's finally dropped. It feels like a lifetime since we last did one of these episodes, and that's probably because 0.47 didn't really have a lot in the way of content, and it brought with it a lot of problems. And as you can imagine, this update that's just dropped, 0.48, has now brought with it a lot of bug fixes, but there's also some really cool stuff in there too, so hopefully I can show you all that in this episode. Now, I always say this, if you're new to the channel or you're new to the series, I'll leave a link down in the description so you can check out the full developer notes for yourself. What we like to do in these episodes is kind of get straight to the point and take a look at the main things the devs have added, or anything that could go along with the storyline that we create for the Forest series. So, let's not waste any more time. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm meaning to do today. That's why you can see I've been gathering like crazy. I've literally just been farming in the game. I've been playing around with the cannibal bodies too, guys, because something really weird happened. And I recently found out, I think it was up until a couple of hours ago, until the patch was dropped for 0.48b, that the cannibal bodies are now able to be changed onto the fires. I'll show you guys in a second how it works. But I want to show you guys a lot of the suggestions that you guys have left for me to do on the floors. So if we go up to the, I call this the first level. So we said we were going to throw down a weapon rack with the kind of spears there, as if we'd been spearfishing. And we're going to throw some fish on this. And again, this has now changed. Apparently you can cycle through this, or there's a new interact button so you can pick up selected meats. And I'm going to show you that in more detail probably further down the line. It's not too much important to me today for the update, but it's just something that you guys are going to notice further on down the line. So that's pretty much one floor. We're going to decorate it a little more, add a few more things to it. This one here is kind of keeping the same theme as the base, you know, with the railings and stuff. I don't know. Should I keep the railings or should I just leave it open? What do you guys think? There's just enough room for me to squeeze through there. I couldn't have got that any better if I tried. So if we squeeze through, this is kind of like a meditation area, you know? If we just wanted to just stop and think about strategies that we could do to find Timmy, or maybe to raid a cannibal village, grab some supplies. The one thing that I'm actually interested in trying is this. You guys can see I've thrown down the blueprints in the table. So many of you guys have told me to do this for such a long time because it looks so cool. But I'm always worried that when the game changes, like when an update drops, it's going to break it. But I'm going to do it anyway, because if this works, it's going to look so sick. So yeah, that's pretty much where we got to, and that's why I've been collecting so much wood, because I plan to kind of fill or flesh this place out today. So let's go back downstairs and take a look at what the devs have added. Now, it seems like, guys, anytime we ask for something in the forest, we get it. Now, I get this message all the time. Fooster, do you know the devs, or do you know anyone that is related to building the forest game? And the answer is, guys, no. I'm just a fan of the forest who plays the game, records my content and throws it on a YouTube channel, and you guys seem to like it. It's that simple. But every single time we're about to do an update episode, I like to always throw hints, just in case anyone's listening. And I'm going to show you guys what they've just recently added. I don't know if this is in the plans or it was in the long run, But if you go across to storage, and you go to stick holder, if I rotate this thing around, and we do like we do with the log holders and press R, we now have an upgraded stick holder. Look at this thing. It actually looks really cool too. They didn't just be lazy about it and just throw like sides on the side of these V's or the V stick holders. They've completely redesigned it. And I really like it, guys. If we get time today, I'm going to build one of those up, but I think I might need the sticks for the bigger projects. So let me move this out of the way. I'm expecting the cannibals too. I don't know where they are. Alright, let me move this out of the way. Now, the biggest thing that they've added, by far the biggest thing, is this. If we open the book and go across to boats, look at this. The large raft. And it takes 32 sticks and 57 logs. Now, I'd already started collecting, guys, logs for building inside of the lighthouse, but I had no idea I was going to be going through 57 logs just to build a raft. It always seems like it's always way out. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but do you remember these things, like the fishing traps? Those things are ridiculous. Like, how many sticks you need to build them, it's ridiculous. So either this thing is going to be enormous or it's going to be worth it. So either way, we've got to try it out. So what did I want to do? I want to throw the stick holder down. I'm going to throw this down here. I just wanted to show you guys that because I can't wait to build it. So main index, go down to storage, stick holder. I'm going to place it here. Rotate this around. I want it lined up too. I think I'm going to be changing this anyway, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So rotate this around a little bit this way. And press R. Okay, so we can build that up. And it's kind of lined up too. So you guys can see what it's going to look like. I really like the look of this thing. Okay, so the main part of this update is obviously this large raft. And it's so weird that we just built a lighthouse and we're building a dock around it. And then they add a large raft. Like, they've not touched the boats for so long in this game. Or they haven't really given it any attention. So let's go across the boats. Large raft. Holy crap. Wait, did I click the right? Large raft. Why does that look like a pre-made platform with stairs? This thing is enormous. Alright, can we throw it this way? I want to put it against the beach because I don't want this thing to float away. And there you go. 57 on top of 32. Wait, what? Why so many logs? Look at this, though. This thing is literally a floating fortress. It's huge. Oh, I like that too. Like, there's like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but just at the top of where the katana is, can you see the way the fencing is? It's like crossed over and it's got like a new design on it. Alright, let's get this thing built up then. Let's see what it looks like. So I guess we can just grab any of these. Now, something weird is happening with the logs, or the way you interact with stuff in the game now. I don't know if they've changed it on purpose, but when I try to pick stuff up, it doesn't automatically pick it up like it used to. Like, when I used to build stuff, guys, I used to spam the E key to pick things up or place things down. It looked like that. It doesn't really work now. You have to find the sweet spot again to pick stuff up. You no longer have to just be in the kind of radius of whatever it is, if that makes sense. I'm sure anyone that's played the game will understand what I mean by that. Okay, it's taking shape, it's taking shape. And we don't have any interference from the cannibals yet, which is a good sign. Right, let's just keep building this thing up. I'm covered in blood too. Like, I badly need to find some aloe. Now, it does say in the patch notes, this thing is built, or is supposed to be, for 2 people. So, Bell is going to have the surprise of his life when he gets back, which he's due back any day now, and he sees this thing. Actually, guys, thinking about it, I might need another person to move this. Alright, let's just keep building. We're not even halfway yet. Is that right? 30. Is that supposed to be sticks, not logs? You guys see that, right? At the bottom of the screen it says 38 out of 57 logs and then 0 out of 32 logs. Is that supposed to be sticks? Maybe another patch is coming. Please work. Already though, look at the size of this. I'm going to show you by comparison. We get out the small raft. Look at that. Look at the size difference. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to lie though, guys. Like, I got a big smile on my face. It's something new. Something cool. We can play around with it. We can add things to it. We can add our own spin on it. Like, whatever you want to add to this thing, it could be really cool. Like, it could be a game changer for the way people build things. I've already got a few ideas what I want to build. You guys remember the warship? This could legit be a brand new warship. Alright, I think it is supposed to be. Okay, one more log should do it, and then I'm going to see if it sticks. That actually looks so sick. I love the stairs. That's a little bit of a cop-out from the developers. Like, whenever we build stairs in the game, they all go crooked and, like, lopsided. As soon as the devs decide to build something, it's perfectly straight all the way up. Okay, let's grab some sticks. Alright, we need to grab at least 20 of these things. Okay, is it sticks? Yeah, okay guys, so the log sign you see at the bottom there is supposed to be a stick sign. Let's keep building up. So 20 sticks in. Oh wait, do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough. There we go. 32. So there we have it, guys. Oh, it has. It's got 2 paddles or 2 oars. This thing is nuts. It's so sick. Like, I love the way the wood is as well. Like, it's cut in half. I actually really do like this, guys. I know there's going to be a lot of people that look at this update and like, they added a raft. For like, waiting a month and they added a raft. I get that. Like, I really do. But the amount of fixes that they've done to try and play catch up, and they've added this, it's sick. Please tell me we can add stuff to this. Alright, just for argument's sake, let's see if we can add a small cabin. Oh, it clips through it. I really wish they would add a way to build on this. That would be so cool. Can we add like log holders and stuff? Storage. Oh wait, you can. So you can add the stick holders to it. So if you guys use that technique with the rafts, you know, where you throw the stick holders onto it to get it back and forth, especially if you're building a base around water and stuff and it's difficult to get the logs across, then you can use this. Like, if you wanted to, you could do this. Imagine how many sticks you could carry with this beast. Alright, let's get rid of that. This thing is so cool though. Wait a second, I need to test to see if this actually steers. Can I steer this on my own? Wait. Is it just gonna go one way? I'm pushing the arrow keys, guys. Like, I'm trying to turn this. Yeah, you can't. You need 2 people to do this. Well, how have they done the mechanics then? Because that's going to be straight up. That's going to be a bitch. Like 2 people trying to steer this thing at the same time. That is going to be difficult. I like it though. I do. It's cool. All right, let's see what else we can. Can we add like lamps and shit to it? Because I really want to deck this out. I want it to look like sick. I want it to look the best it can be. Fires, skull lamps. What am I doing? It's on decorations. Why did I go to fires? Can we? Oh, we can't play. Wait, we can place them on this floor, but not this one? Well, I guess you could have like skull lamps around here, just to light it up a little bit. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but like, what's it called? The like the Underworld. I can't remember what movie that's from. But there's I think they call it the Ferryman. He turns up with like the 2 skulls on either side. What is that? It's like, I think it's Wrath of the... Is it Wrath of the Titans? I can't remember what it is, guys. It was something that I watched before we crash landed on this island, but It just reminded me of that a little bit. Like, if you throw these two up here. How cool does that look? Do we have the sticks to build this up? Wait, shit. We out of sticks? No, we can't be out of sticks. Oh no, that's right. I used them. Wait, do I have any up top? I'm going to check real quick, guys, to see if I have sticks. I need to get some food anyway. So I might as well show you guys what's changed with, like, the fires and the drying rack. Because it's pretty much the same method. But I like that. I'm definitely going to play around with it a little bit more. I want to get those skulls thrown up too. Alright, let me grab the katana. It's a little bit weird how I haven't seen any cannibals yet either. Normally I would have seen them by now. Let's just eat this burnt food. Okay, let's light this up. Now, normally, guys, when you light a fire up, you'd have to select the food that you wanted to throw down. Now you can see this kind of toggle button, which is in the shape of the R key. If you rotate that, you can see it selects between different things that you have in your inventory available to go on the fire. Now, this does apply to cannibal parts too, which is a little bit buggy, but it does place them down. You've just got to play with it a little bit. And you can actually place the heads on the fires, which I've never tried before. Like, I've never really had a reason to. Let me see. What do we have in the way of food? Is it just that? The small bird food? Alright, we're going to need something bigger than that. Any rabbits? Big, fat, juicy rabbits? We got a lizard there. I hate to burn through the energy mix, but I've got to do it. Alright. Sorry, little guy. The needs of survival. Covered in blood again. Well, let's wash it off. Where are the cannibals? Always worries me, guys, like after an update, when you don't really see any signs of them. And like I said, like, the game has literally just been patched. This is now 0.48b. So something wasn't working in the game. I believe it was something to do with multiplayer. I briefly read the notes for that. And they've patched it. But hopefully they haven't broke what was working. You know? The cannibals. A main part of this game. I need them too. Like, I need the skulls. I need the body parts as well to make effigies with. Alright, let's keep cooking this. Also, guys, to stoke the fires with, you just press the C key. And you can see, use the money or use the leaves. How many leaves do you have? 1,392 leaves. How much monies do we have? 185 in cash. 296 coins. Alright, guys, it's a little bit later on and there are still no signs of the cannibals. Like, nothing. I've not heard anything. A little worried about this. We are going to venture out in a second just to gather some sticks because I do want to build that up. But I've just been waiting here for a little while just to see if I can hear a single thing from them. Normally they would have ran through this area at least 3 or 4 times by now. I've just noticed as well, like, even though there's been an update, the fires are still on. Like, the effigies are still burning. I thought they would have patched that by now. Again, not complaining, they still run into it. Is the glitch fixed in the pool? No, for half a second then I thought it was. I kind of want it to go away, but I kind of want it not, you know? It's kind of like our own special little area, and Bell did this. I think he did this to drive me insane. Might have to destroy this wall because of this stupid deer. Alright, so if you guys are wondering what I've been doing, I did collect some sticks from the kind of blueprint thing that Bell taught me with the skulls. And I've managed to set up a couple of skulls actually on the huge raft. And look how cool this thing looks. The one thing I'm a little bit disappointed with is that you can't build on this. Like, I imagine that's what it's there for. I mean, I understand it's maybe to get a vantage point or maybe a place to, you know, just to look out. It is cool, but why can't you build on that? Like, I tried adding the ceiling skull lamp, and it just doesn't want to place. Could you imagine what that looks like if it's there? How cool would that be? Maybe under the stairs? There's just, it's like it's not there, but we can stand on it. Maybe they'll change it. I mean, it's still early, guys, so, you know, they do make changes like this. But I do like this. It's really cool. I did find a way that you can kind of maneuver this with one person. If you go on one paddle and you quickly row backwards and then keep doing this motion from side to side, you can kind of make a little bit of progress. But there is no way I'm doing that. I'm going to be burning way too many calories. And if Bell comes back and sees me doing this, he's literally going to think I'm insane. Like, even more so than I am now. Alright, let's go and grab some sticks. So, I think we're going to head up this way. I know there's a huge collection or deposit of those kind of like branches and stuff that we can break down pretty quick and get a huge chunk of them. I'm going to keep you guys with me for this too. Now there is a bunch more stuff to this update, guys. I could go over like 20... Is that a cannibal? That is a cannibal. That's 2 cannibals. Okay, so they're in the game. I'm half relieved about that. Like, genuinely, guys. I've never been more relieved to see the cannibals. Alright, stay stealthy, stay stealthy. A female cannibal. Alright, he spotted us. Oh, there's quite a few of you guys too. You still scared? Oh, we got one brave one. What is that coming off the side of you? You guys see that? There's like a ghost there. What the fuck? Oh, I think he was about to set an effigy up. That was weird. Where are they going? I don't want them going near my new raft. Do you guys still not like water, or are you gonna... Yeah, doesn't faze them. Alright guys, don't make me get the flare gun out. I'm gonna back up. Nope. Wait, we have flares? Alright, I'm gonna light your ass up. What was that? Was that just a bush? Alright, let's get like a line of them. That didn't kill you? This will. Over this way. Another one dead. This is a bit of a waste. Like, I shouldn't really be doing this. I keep these for the mutants. A bunch of fire arrows now. Get some more target practice in. See what I mean, guys, about the female cannibals? In my eyes, they're so much more aggressive. Seems like there's another bunch coming as well. These are the greys. Are they the greys? Alright, 2 for 1. I said a second ago that I was relieved that the cannibals were in the game, and I'm just literally destroying them. I'm going to be the only occupant of this island if I keep this up. Like, I'm single-handedly going to be wiping the cannibals out. And I don't know if it's just me, but did they turn up the amount of cannibals that attack now? Holy shit, there's so many of them. Look at this, it's just a bloodbath. I guess we haven't really had a lot of interaction with the cannibals for a while, so I guess this won't hurt. Oh, did you see that? That cannibal just bitch slapped that one, put him right down. I'd love to see that again. Like, I want the devs to add the feud between the different cannibals. I think that was so good. It added character to them. It was cool. Right now, they're only interested in me. Whoa! Alright, let's put you down. What about the poison arrow? Is that still working? Alright, you guys have moved off. You've seen how many of the other cannibals I've taken down. You see how we're not scared anymore, guys? There's nothing to be scared about. Like, this is our island now. They either make peace with that, or they can burn with the rest of them. What are they doing over there? Were they just taking a knee? Did you see that? Like, look. Okay, devs, if you, by any chance, if you watch these videos, please add some kind of binoculars or telescope to the game. It'd be so cool. Alright, let's just keep pushing this. I didn't check in the patch notes if they added a way to throw the bodies onto this. I know you can do it in single player, but on multiplayer I don't think they've added it yet. Wait, did that hit? It did. Look, he's an alien. Stay away from me. Guys, he's not stopping. He's green too. I actually like that. I don't want them to change that because it identifies the cannibal as being poisoned. I know they look goofy, guys, but... Oh, shit. That was going to be a straight headshot. Alright, you got to be going down soon. That's like a double dose of poison. That just bounced straight off him. Give me that arrow back. If you guys haven't seen this, I'm going to show you all now what it looks like. Wait, did they nerf it? They're fighting again. I don't think it works. Why is the poison not taking effect on them? That was nice. Lit 3 of them up with 1 arrow. That's why I tend to use these things a lot more now, guys. Like, the poison arrows are cool. Like, they have potential, but they need tweaking a little bit. A little bit out of whack right now. They don't really do as much damage. If you guys remember a while back, like when I did the episode when I think I took on a Virginia and an Armsy with it, with the poison arrow. Since then, they nerfed it. Like, they nerfed the bejesus out of that thing. Just burn. Give me your teeth too. And it's not as fun as it once was. So maybe if they buff it again a little bit, I'll use it a little bit more. Alright, let's just keep pushing on. Alright, we can get a bunch of sticks from here. One thing we haven't taken a look at for a while is our stats. Was that a cannibal? No. We are breathing pretty heavy now. You know what? I'm just going to make an energy mix just to tie us over for a few more minutes. Let's take a look how we're doing. Did they change my stats? My athleticism has gone up again to 7. It was back down to 6. It's gone back up to 7. Strength is now... Wow, that's fallen quite a lot. I think that... Was that 20 before? So we dropped to 18. Is that I think that's 16. And the weight's still the same. No matter what I try, guys, I can't get this down. I'm pretty sure my game is bugged. Either that or I'm just not doing it to, or the length of time that it needs to be done to. To be honest with you guys, like, I don't see any of the effects of it right now. And again, until they change the game to the point where it has a huge effect... Like, if you do way more, then you run slower. Like, this would be nearly full speed, like at this motion. And it's not really causing me too many problems. I think we've adapted enough to this island that we can survive with a few extra pounds. Alright, let's grab these sticks. You guys were wondering too, like, I know in total, I've read the comments, and in total there's been more than just me and Belle surviving in this place. I'm slowly going to start introducing changes to the series, guys. It's just that with the forest, like, I know it's the most popular thing on the channel. I know it is, by a long way. And I want to introduce different stuff. I'm going to be honest though, like, certain times when I'm playing different games and I want to record them for you guys, and I have ideas for stories and stuff, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how you guys are going to take to it, because I know you've become... Oh, you were sneaky as hell then. Why didn't you guys make a noise? That freaked me out a little bit. Okay, now I'm officially freaked out. Just gonna keep climbing the tree. Trying to get a cheap shot. Don't let them surround you guys. And these are my least favorite type as well. These are the ferals. Are you dead? Alright, I think they're dead. Where did they go? They're probably going to circle back around any second now. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, I get a little bit nervous when I want to upload other things rather than things like the forest. I was actually nervous to upload Stranded Deep because it's another Survivor series. I don't know how you guys are going to take to it. But there's so much more stuff that I've got planned for the channel. And again, I'm like a little bit nervous because I don't know how you guys are going to take to it. I know for the majority of you guys that are subscribed to the channel will support pretty much anything I throw up because you subscribe to me. You don't subscribe to the forest. And it's cool either way. Like if you just want to be here for the forest content, I accept that. That's cool. And I'm here to bring you that content. That's the point of me making this channel. I want to bring cool content to you guys. And whether that be you be here for the forest, then I'm happy for you to be here for the forest. But I know the majority, and there's more freaking cannibals. Trying to have a moment, and you guys are just interrupting. Alright, let's get rid of these guys as quick as we can. Where did he go? There he is. How many cannibals have we killed in this episode? It's got to be well over 10, right? In fact, I'd go as far as to say over 15. That's a bunch of cannibals we've killed today. 17. Okay, maybe can we find one on the floor? But yeah, what I'm trying to say, guys, is I really do appreciate the support. Even if you're here just for the forest, or if you're here for everything that I do on the channel, I do appreciate it, guys. Where's the log sled? There it is. Does it still do that weird glitch when you change the colour on the side and it doesn't change the flag? Oh, it does change the flag colour now. Alright, I'm going to make it to a pink just so it's, I say easier to see. Kind of gets lost in the green. Like, you see that? It's the small things, guys. I noticed these while I'm playing the forest. I play a lot of it, in case you didn't notice. Alright, let's grab the sticks. Probably going to get bum rushed again by the cannibals. We need some food too. Alright, that's got to be first on the list. I try and put it off as long as I possibly can, so I just don't continuously eat. And you guys can easily tell, like, I've gone through the snack bars. We did raid the cannibal village and I've already gone through them. I just go through them so quick. Alright, I know we're not doing much, guys, just collecting sticks, but I want you being here for the whole of this. Like, I don't want you to miss anything. I mean, you guys have just seen, like, how many attacks I've just had. If I threw transitions in there, you wouldn't have seen it. Alright, let's get back. We should have enough to make a campfire with. Then we're going to go back, and I think we're going to build up that brand new stick holder. Because, one, I want to know what it looks like, and two, I want to get a few of them down. It's going to make such a difference, especially when I'm grinding. And hopefully we can carry a couple of cannibal bodies back too. I want to start building up some effigies. So many of you guys actually said in the previous episodes that I need to start work. Why did I place them down? I need to start work on defenses for the lighthouse. The thing is, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave it open. Like I say, I want to test myself a little bit with it. And I want it to be like an actual dock, you know? And docks are normally open. As far as I know anyway. Alright, we got anything to eat? Any big fat juicy rabbits around? I think I just saw one. A couple of sticks. We'll take those. Don't really want to eat the birds. Oh, I forgot the rabbits are white up here because it's the snowy part of the map. Sorry to do this, white rabbit. But we need your juicy goodness. Alright. Let's throw him on the fire. And as soon as I try and get the rabbit, Bambi appears. They still haven't made those things easier to catch. You will burn so many more calories trying to catch them than you would to get them. Alright, rabbit, throw him down. So you can see, guys, how the new mechanic works, cycling through it. It is actually easier once you get used to it. I've done it a couple of times now. This time I saw you, you bitch. Run straight at me. You smell that delicious fat rabbit cooking? thought there was a second one then. How long are we going to do this for? You guys going to watch me eat? Right, oh shit! The animation locked up a little bit. I don't know where your friends are, so I'm getting a little bit worried now. That's so weird. I think they're still a little bit bugged. Really? I just took a swing at you and you're not doing anything. Oh, I've already beat the shit out of you before. What the fuck? Why am I touching his chin? Oh, it's the bird. Guys, I just nearly freaked out. So you don't want to kill me now? I know a bunch of you guys probably couldn't stand that then, but I didn't know if it was anything new added. Like, I didn't know if there was a new animation that I didn't know about. Why are the cannibals getting like so close today? You guys really want to get up close and personal, don't you guys? Look at that face. Alright, let's put the fire out. Are you going to try to? Yep, you are. Dispatched it pretty quick, and we got another one too. Do I have the, I don't think I've made one. Alright, back up. You can have your meal. I'm not going to interrupt you, you can have it. What the fuck? Alright, the cannibals are not fixed. I'm going to go ahead and say it, guys. The cannibals are not fixed. See the way she teleported then? Unless that's a new power that we didn't know about. The artifacts giving them powers. Cannibals are not fixed. Fooster confirmed. Look how many cannibal bodies there are, guys. How weird was that, though? The way that cannibal, like, just stopped and started breathing. If anyone's seen the movie I Am Legend, they reminded me of... I can't remember what they're called. Is it the Night Seekers? I can't remember what they're called. They're basically the zombies in that film. I don't want to give any spoilers, but I think that's what they're called. And that weird panting that he was doing, it reminded me of them. But the cannibals are either... Thought I heard you there. I see you. You're not camouflaged. Look at him. He's wailing away. They're acting so weird. No more shots. You guys have had way too many chances. Need to learn your lesson. Leave me alone. I don't know, guys. I kind of like the way that they're acting right now because it's different. It's not predictable. That might change the way the game is for most people. I'm going to take that stick. Okay, guys. So I've just been putting the finishing touches to the area up there with the desk and the cabinet in place. And I think we're there or thereabouts done. That floor should be pretty much ready to go. I mean, I still decorate it with, you know, just little bits to make it look a little bit better rather than just plain. What else have we got? So we got the two there. Wait, that looks different. Yeah, they changed the wood. Unless I've not noticed it before. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. So there we go. This bit does annoy me a little bit, the way the sticks stick out at the bottom. I wish they were just straight when they clip with other structures. But I guess you don't notice it too much when it's like this. Look how cool this is. I don't want to sit. In fact, you know what? We're just going to sit down. So this is how we'd be, guys. We'd be strategically planning out what we're going to do next. Like, either to find Timmy or just to raid a cannibal camp for supplies. We've got a light source with the 2 skulls. We can put some food and water over there on the shelves. We are good to go. I really like this area. It's cool. Still need to know, though, like, whether or not I like the railings in here. I think they do. They just make it look a little bit neater. What can we add to this floor? If you guys have got any more suggestions, like what we can add here, I think this room's a little bit fiddly, though, because there's a lot of room around here. There's so much more I can play with as well. Wait, I didn't check. I came up to the top before and then completely forgot to check if I had sticks. Yeah, I do. Alright, let's light the bonfire again. That thing needs to stay lit, guys. Alright, we're good. Any ships looking out for us? Look at the size of that raft. That thing's insane. It's like half the size of the dock, and you guys know how long this took to build. I mean, 57 logs. That's a lot of logs, guys. I know a lot of people are going to be pissed at that. Like, 57 logs. Just make sure you harvest whenever you can. Like, make sure you farm a good load of resources. And just keep some to the side. In case anything like this crops up. So I think, guys, we're going to call it there. Like, we've taken a look at a lot in this episode. There's a weird, like, motion blur effect that I've not added to the game. Don't know what that is. Can you guys see that? But either way, we've seen quite a lot in this episode. I mean, we've seen the new building feature with the new buildable, sorry, which is the raft. We've seen, what else was it in this episode? The stick holders. And the way the different interaction works now with the fires and the selection menu, which it does work the same for the drying rack too. And not to mention, we get into a bit of a freaky circumstance or situation with the cannibals over on that side of the map, which you guys will have to let me know what you think's happened. Have the cannibals changed, or is it something that the devs need to patch? But I think for now, I'm going to pretend I'm a pirate and I'm going to wait for Belle. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you all in the next one.